to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next one misses, and it's a ball to
ball.
lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Cordero puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And that's in there for strike one. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. Drips one to right, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it,
and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The 1-0.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Next offering is fouled back. (3-2) now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty delivers.
Yep.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-1.
And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Judge rips that one. Trout makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Pitch out, but no action. Canning checks the runner. Volpe back in on a dive. Now, we all know about Anthony Rizzo's skill set on the field. Multiple times at All-Star. Multiple times he's won the Gold Glove. Even won the National League Platinum Glove. But also a guy who won the 2017 Roberto Clemente Award for his work off the field. Volpe leads off first with one away.
Well, just all around the kind of player that you want to have right in the middle of your lineup. He's a leader, and he leads by example. Doesn't seem to be one that talks a whole lot, but his actions are what does the talking for him.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch inside. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Out there to center. Trout is there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches.
He's going.
Runner takes off on the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. Third out. The Yanks leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The pitch.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. And the next pitch is way outside. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the righty deals. And there's ball 4.
To worry about over at first.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Strike 2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. And that skips in the dirt. Second inning here. No score. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Here's Gio Urshela. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, DJ LeMahieu. Chris, DJ LeMahieu, given name David John LeMahieu. Some people call him by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the Big Fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the Big Fundamental because he's so good fundamentally, both at the plate and in the field. And the 1-0.
No.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Just missed. And a pitch. And another ball. Now 3-0. The wind of the pitch. That's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And now a full count. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's a strike. Two outs. That's a little bit low. Out to short, Rengifo. The throw to first, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. Brandon Drury to the plate. The right-hander back to work. That misses off the outside edge. The pitch. That one missing inside. In the air, right field. Cordero makes the grab, one away. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And it's fouled away. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
So digging in, Luis Rengifo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Top of the third, no score. Strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 0-2. And now 1-2. Good eye right there. Just missed.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ward in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Rengifo off of first with 2 away. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Brett Phillips in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. At the belt and fires. There's a strike. And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three-two now. Caught him looking for the K. Angels strand one, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Jose Trevino singing a Gold Glover and a guy that really does a great job presenting the ball.
Yeah, breakout year in 2022. Led all catchers with 21 defensive runs saved.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
And Boog, the Yankees had been looking for some stability behind the plate for a while, and Trevino stepped up in a big way. Pretty unexpected as well.
And it is 2-1. That one the other way. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Franchi Cordero. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Goes to second. Safe there.
Back-to-back singles. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Volpe in the box now. Takes strike one. He reached out a walk his first time. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Trout hauls it in, one away. Oh, he throws it away. It's Aaron Judge now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's the strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. And Judge spoils that one. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Out of here. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With Anthony Rizzo, you almost forget he was originally drafted by the Red Sox. He debuted with the Padres, won that championship with the Cubs, and now a Yankee.
Yeah, and I think one of the telltale signs early with him in terms of the guy that would have that intestinal fortitude is just the fact that he beat cancer.
Still only one out here in the inning. That one missed. In the air, left field. And that should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. Ball one, no strikes. Torres, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. In the air, right side. into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man at second with one away. Here's DJ LeMahieu. His first at bat was a strikeout. That pitch in for a strike. Strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. Now two out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
So up next, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And first offering is fouled off. Higashioka in his 5th season batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brett Phillips. And the right-hander back to work. Left-hand batter waits. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Went down on strikes his first time through. A little bit low. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan.
There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second safely.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Runner leads away at second. That's to third. That takes care of Rendon.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Renfroe stands in now and watches strike 1. Trout stands at second with 2 gone. And now it's even up. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Falling behind 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Misses outside. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Canning back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Jose Trevino. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's a strike. Kicks and deals. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now it's the power speed combo. Franchy Cordero. That pitch in for a strike. And that is strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swung on, popped up left side. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Gio Urshela. The pitch.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. There's the strike. 3-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hard hit down the line and left. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, man aboard, Brandon Drury, the next to hit. Flied out his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Urshela at second with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And now it's going to be Matt Thaiss. And that one wrapped foul. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. Shot back to the mound and he gloves it. Sends it to first. Two gone now.
The bat, number 2, shortstop.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Here comes a pitch. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself, and that'll do it. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike right there. And 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Chris, how about Aaron Judge's 2022? A Silver Slugger, an AL record 62 home runs. He scored 133 runs, knocked in 131, and had nearly 400 total bases.
And here it comes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Yeah, just incredible when you consider he's in the bright lights of New York City. And then when you're chasing Roger Maris's record, everyone paying attention, so much pressure on him, and he got it done.
And Judge finished off with the 2022 MVP.
Go.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. That's off the mark. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one ripped. And it's gone. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. And they add on. It's 5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Griffin Cannon will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Base is empty, one away, and here is Anthony Rizzo.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here's the 0-1. Out to center. Trout makes the grab, and there's two away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tucker Davidson up and throwing. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. That's the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. Top of the sixth inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brett Phillips. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. There's a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Now fly ball to right center. Judge getting an angle on it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down. Here's Trout. In there for strike 1. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. Here comes the 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Yeah, Mike Trout, since the day he got to the big leagues, a superstar. And it's been amazing to watch because earlier in his career, you figured he would taper off some. He wouldn't be a top 3 finisher in the MVP. Remember, several years he was finishing behind Miguel Cabrera, and then just emerged as the guy. And incredible to see what he's done over all these years.
And a 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Trout over at first with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Trout gets back easily. Ball to strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Two on the way.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Renfroe up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Next pitch is popped up, and the infield fly is called.
The first baseman, number 10, Gio Urshela.
So first and second with 2 outs. Gio Urshela steps in, 1 for 2. Urshela measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Colombia. First offering misses the mark. And it's even up.
1-1.
And downstairs. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And another ball. Three and two now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Number 76 departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Albert Abreu comes on now. He's been so good against lefties. So digging in, Brandon Drury. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's outside. Two-0. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the Angels catcher, Matt Theis. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Good eye right there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Bases loaded, 2 down. That's in there, and it's 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Rengifo in the box now, takes strike 1. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-2 now. Urshela on third. Drury on second. Thice at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is popped up. Rizzo squeezes it, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be DJ LeMahieu. The pitch. Just off the outside edge.
You know, Boog, DJ LeMahieu is one of those guys that if you're on the other side and your pitcher's got a no-hitter, he's the last guy you want to see at the plate just because his bat control is so good. He uses the entire field.
The 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. 3-2. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Higashioka. In there, and it's 0-1. Ohtani, a 6'4" righty, 210 pounds. He's a former American League MVP. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Righty delivers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Higashioka checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in.
Full count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So 2 down. Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there, 0-1. Trevino in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 0-1. And fouled off. And the 0-2. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 2. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th, and now Taylor Ward. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And the 1-0.
Yep.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The pitch. In for a strike. 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
And he deals. Ground ball. Rizzo picks it up, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brett Phillips.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Brett Phillips. And that's in there for strike 1. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one almost got him. Left-hand hitter waits.
No.
And that one is inside.
Full count.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Abreu throws over. Phillips dives back in safely. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Next offering misses down and away.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Phillips, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next one is off the plate, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So they turn things over to the righty, Michael King.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. Foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. They trail at 5-2.
The sidewalk jumps from Houston to New York, writing words of fine talk from LA to Newport, walking home from school to walking on ball courts. It hears and recounts tales told by all sorts. The sidewalk told me you're greener pastures. I've only seen a city full of snobs, streets, geeks, and actors. With money preaches the past and many broken bridges.
And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Franchi Cordero.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
2-1.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself. Out. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 11.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
That's towards center. Trout hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
This seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge.
Ball one there. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So the Yanks go in order. They're still out in front 5-2. We go to the eighth. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-2.
And that's outside. In the dirt. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And here is Brandon Drury. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. Bounce to the left side. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for the Angels, Matt Thaiss. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, no strike.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Drury leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering misses. And now 3-0. Luis Rengifo hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Goes down looking. Angels strand 1. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now on the bump, Jaime Barria. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
51, Jaime Barria.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. The pitch. That's in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Going 2 now. Stays alive. Misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The wide to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three-two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The 10th foul ball of this at bat. I mean, this is pretty special, folks.
The wind of the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Strike 1.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
LeMahieu, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw, and they got him.
gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
And the pitch. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first, and that's the third out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Clay Holmes.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And now the shortstop, Luis Rengifo. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Holmes, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
And now Taylor Ward. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
That's a little bit low. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The pitch. They say you win. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next is the designated hitter, Brett Phillips. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Ward, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch misses. 2-1. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner leads away at second. That one pushed foul. This one popped up. Volpe makes the catch. 2 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. The next pitch misses, and a full count now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Anthony Rendon getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. And that one sliced foul. First and second, 2 down. On the ground to third. And there it is.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And if I'm ever at the crossroad and start feeling mixed signals like more